Bonjour, my name is Papi, and today is the third episode of my Minecraft survival adventures. As you saw just before, I did the hallway right away, haha, because I wanted to get this out of the way. Jokes aside, this project took me a long more time than I expected, and I could not fit all in the previous episode. That's why you are seeing it here at the start of this one. I did something else. I did the chest room and even the item filters that will allow me to sort the items in the chests. And here you have a little backdoor that allow me to access the redstone. How does it work, I hear you ask? Oh well, then it's really simple. First, you have to activate the lever that you can see right here, like so. Then what you have to do is to go AFK into this platform here, which is situated roughly 128 above the drop chute. Here, as you can see, I have a full block just above my head to prevent phantoms to spawn, and it's not right above the mod farm because I don't want the sub chunks to be raised. What are the sub chunks? To put it simple, the higher is a full block in a single chunk, the lower is the drop rate. Therefore, you do not want any full block above the spawning areas of your farms. And as you can see, I'm just to the side of it. After activating the farm, the mobs are starting falling. Here you have a water current to push the mob in the center of the farm. They drop into reservoirs to kill the witches and the mobs which have feather falling on it, and even little zombies which are on a chicken. Items that are dropped by the mob are recruited by those hoppers that all point towards this dropper and then shoot in this water funnel and then pushed up in the filters. They do a little circle and go around the chests. Here you have a filter item to make sure that nothing can break the system. I named it then you have another one called www.youtube.com/watch. Well, I wonder what could be this video. And here you have it, a little chat room where every item is filtered. I hope this technical digression did not bother you too much. I'm really proud of this project because I think it looks really well. And I'm particularly proud of this tunnel and the feeling that it gives. Now it is time to get to the main subject of this episode, which is to build a third guardian to this room. I am planning to make a sort of medieval Dark Knight, which will be the entrance of my chest room. But first, what I want to do is to repair all my pickaxes because they all have been broke or used during this dig. Quelques Endermen plus tard, pickaxes are repaired, Endermen are killed, and I am about to start the time lapse. let me explain a bit what I did. I used the andesite like it was a bit of a leather jacket that the knight wore under his plate armor. So you have the plates which are composed in polished andesite, and here, for example, on the elbow, you have the polished andesite. Same for the wrists, and I even used the andesite to differentiate the hands from the chest plate. I gave a little fog effect inside the helmet just to have this really dark and ominous impression. And I even used some diamonds just to show my wealth in this build. But as you can see, I still have a lot of goodies to buy things in this era, even if no one is playing anymore. Oh, I said that, but I had a little visit from a good friend of mine, Mami, who helped me a bit with the design. He is a really talented builder, and I needed his advice to make this night. Overall, I think it turned out absolutely amazing, and I just need to place some details. For example, finish the pillars, at least tidy it up a bit, like I did in the skeleton and the golem. And then I have to make the entrance to what will be my chest room. But yeah, oh, and do some spawn proofing. Die, potato. No! Before I end this episode, I just wanted to show you something interesting about me building organics. So I always draw a little thing or use references before making something like this. So here you should see in front of you the drawing of the knight I did before starting this one. And you also have the golem that I draw. And for the skeleton, I used another technique to help me represent myself the rib cage. I used a 3D model of a human skeleton, and it helped me because I could move it around just like so, and yeah, it really helped to get some reference when you are building something in Minecraft. The time to end this video has come. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And au revoir.